On a scale from 1 to 10, how fed up do I look? Hello, beautiful people. I hope y'all are doing well. Okay, so it's time for another review. And as you can see by the title, today we are going to be sitting down and talking about the Thai drama that just ended. Find yourself. Let's go. And as usual, I'm going to give all the people that haven't watched it yet their little non-spoiler review, and then we're going to jump into the juicy details. All right, let's go. Long story short, Find Yourself follows the two main characters, Yin and Shane, and Yin is the MD for an interior design company called WeDesign, and Shane is an intern at that same company. Of course, as one would have it, feelings get involved, they fall for each other, it's a whole thing, but the big issue in this little relationship, if you want to call it that, is that there is a bit of an age gap between the two. It's not 2 years, it's not 5 years, it's not even 10 years. It is 15 years between the two. In other words, when Shane was born, Yin was in grade 9. This causes a little bit of drama, a little bit of fighting, a little bit of them not seeing eye to eye, and we just see how all of that unfolds throughout the show. Now, would I say I enjoyed the show? Listen, the first half, oh, honey, I was sold. I was tuning in every week. Immediately when the show dropped, when the episode dropped, I was on it. But then it started to drag, it got annoying, and I felt like I was losing brain cells as I was watching it. I'm gonna say don't go watch it. I mean, if you like things, baby, feel free to go watch it. It's not awful, but it's not amazing, you know? I mean, if I had the choice, would I watch it again? Absolutely. And not because of Shane. Oh yeah, that's my little brief non-spoiler review. And now it's time to get into the details because, boo-boo, I have a lot to say. I don't know where this chair's going. I've got a lot to say. So let us start with the main ship, shall we? Yin and Shane. Shane and Yin. Oh my goodness. I started off loving them. I was rooting for them. I was here for it all the way. I was like, what is the little 15 years between the two of y'all? When I tell you that the last time I was praying for a couple not to end up together was when I was watching After, because what on earth was the toxicity between these two? Listen, Shane came into the show swinging, okay? He knew what he wanted and he was going to get it come hell or high water. And he got it, right? This lady that dragged Shane through the mud, okay? Through it. So for me, it makes no sense why Shane was still on some...
I'll take you back. I still love you, Yin.
And what do you mean? This is how I would have had things unfold, right? So let's keep the first half of the show the same. Wouldn't change a thing, right? Now, the point where they break up because Shane is going overseas and Yin is like, I can't wait for another person. I understand she has trauma from her past experience because, what's his name, Guy? Because he was like, I'm gonna wait for you, Yin. And then he never did, you know, and just went gallivanting. I understand the trauma behind that. I understand why she was like, yo, bro, like, go over there, but we're gonna have to break up. I understand. However, I would have changed how Shane acted upon his return. Okay, when he came back and was like, boo-boo, surprise, I am the son of the owner of ST. Is it ST Design? ST Group. That. Tell me why he was still pining over Yin at that point. Yin was getting married to somebody else. Yin was engaged. I was watching it at some point and I'm like, Shane, sweetie, Shane, leave her alone. There are greener pastures. Heck, I'll marry you. What you mean? Love Shane. I love him from the minute he walked into the office, right? Episode 1 was like, I am here for the interview. I was like, oh, I'm like this. Oh, he gonna be my fave. He gonna be my fave, right? I was actually defending some of his decisions when clearly they didn't make sense. Now looking back at it, but hey, we moved. And then he came back, like, after, you know, the little, yeah. And he was still crying over this lady. And I'm like, Is no saint. Let's be honest. That lady is no saint because she strung this dude along for the longest time, not telling a single soul that she was dating this dude to begin with, and then went on to get engaged to another dude, another man. Okay, and then the wedding gets called off, and she's like,
I'm ready for you now, sir.
Like, here's my question, right? Here's my question. Ray was the one to call off the wedding, right? Okay, so if Ray hadn't called off the wedding, if he hadn't called off the wedding, Yin probably would have married this dude because at no point throughout the show does Yin stand up for herself unless it's with Shane. So I am fully convinced that had Ray not been like, boo boo, this is not going to happen because I see that you are still in love with this man, therefore go get him, this lady would have been miserably married to this man. But don't get me wrong, Ray isn't innocent all the way through either. Okay, because this man was fully aware of this whole time. Of how people are feeling, okay? How Yin is feeling, how Shane is feeling. Fully aware of everything. But he waited until the wedding, until the vow exchange. Also, Ray was a little bit controlling, let's be honest. Yes, the dude was soft-spoken, never raised his voice. Oh, never raised his voice to nobody, right? But he was a little bit controlling because if you remember, Ray would always be like, commenting on how Yin is dressed, right? If you remember, I think it was after their engagement and they were going out for lunch or whatever, and Yin came to the car because that's where Ray was, and Ray was like, he basically said, so you go out wearing like that. There was the incident with the wedding dress where Yin had found her wedding dress, like she liked that dress, but Ray was like, no, let's try this one. Let us try this one. That's what he didn't say it like that, but that was the energy he was giving. On to my favorite couple of the series, okay? And that is Yang and Ming, okay? I feel like they were cute. I know people were hating on them. I found them cute. Now, don't get me wrong. The whole plot of them being professor and student is still weird. More weird than the fact that they are 10 years apart, you know? Footy, everybody here, what's with the gaps? Everybody is big because Mint and Yang, they are 10 years apart. And then Shane and Yin are 15 years apart. And then Yin and Ray are like 8-ish years apart, if I remember correctly. It's like, what happened to like 2 years and something, you know? I'm pretty sure Sandy and Champ were the only ones that are somewhat closer in age. But anyways, they were cute. And I'm actually so mad that we didn't get to see more of them together. Because just when we thought the ship was sailing, okay, the mother came through and was like, no, stop it now. And overall, I don't know where this show went wrong. I really don't know. Because the beginning was so good. I was eating it up. And then at some point it just started to drag, and then it got frustrating, and then it got annoying, and I was just sitting there watching it, and I could literally feel my brain cells die because I was like, none of what I'm watching now makes sense. None of these decisions should be made right now. Like, I was stressed. I got gray hairs just watching it, and I was just like, I don't know where we went wrong. Like,
Tell me, where did we go wrong?
even at the end, when Shane and Yin get back together, like the final scene, I was just like, really? Like, I really didn't want them to end up together. I'm sorry. I deserved better. Yin needed to take some time for an introspection. And introspection was needed. And, just to find herself. Because, like, all the decisions she was making, for someone who was always talking about, we are adults, we are mature, the decisions she was making were slightly immature at times. And I was literally yelling at Shane to be like, go look at somebody else. Go look at a greener pasture, sir. Anyways, I'm gonna stop there for my little rant. Yeah, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna need to go find another show now that is nice, that's going to lift my spirits once again. Because, like, I just came out of Pit Babe, who was like, I have to go look for something else that will boost me once again. But that is it from me to you for now. So until next time, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a like, switch on post notifications, all that amazing stuff. I remember my outro. Until next time, bye.